guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a short video on getting to know me. I'm going to answer some questions. I would have this on my phone and be like those people looking really cool reading the questions off their phone, but I use my phone to film, so it's going to be on a book. What is your name? Very simple. It's in my actual username too. It's Morgan. I'm not going to give you my last name because you don't need that. Do you have any nicknames? I guess I have a few, but none that are like serious that people call me all the time. Like, people sometimes would call me Momo. My sister calls me Pooh. My dad, when I was younger, would call me Bunny. But like, nothing that actually stuck like that people call me. Pretty much people call me Morgan. Place of birth. So I think technically the hospital that I was born in is in Harvey, Illinois. But just to make it like really simple, when I'm telling people, I just say Chicago. When's your birthday? My birthday is September 10th, which means that I am a Virgo. What is your age? So I'm 23, so this year I'll be 24, which is actually really weird. What is your height? So I am 5'5", 5'6". You know, it's really weird. Like, for the longest I thought I was 5'5", but then you know, standing next to my brother and I'm like the same height as him and he's 5'6", so I don't know if I like grew unexpectedly or something, but I say I'm 5'6" now. What is your occupation? So kind of answers itself from you know, my little description box, as well as a video that I had a few weeks ago. I am a esthetician, but I'm also a laser tech, which means I do like a lot of laser works for IPLs and laser hair removal and things like that. I'm gonna try doing some modeling, but I would never go around and say like I'm a model or anything. What is your hair color and length? So I guess you guys can kind of see in my previous videos, you clearly saw that I had more of like an ombre because I have blonde on the ends. I actually recently, maybe 3 weeks ago, dyed it back to my natural color. So my root color was always my natural color, and I always would just bleach the lower part of my hair. But I went to the store and I matched it pretty closely to my natural hair color, which is still slightly darker. If you see up close, there is a little bit of dimension here because it is still a little bit lighter on the ends, which I actually like. I think just having like one solid color will be a little too dramatic on me, especially since I've had blonde in my hair for like 4 years. Clearly you can kind of like see the length. I mean, it's curly, so you don't ever truly see like how long it is, but I mean, there's some pieces I really just need to actually get like a proper haircut, and I just haven't wanted to do it. But as you can see, if I pull down some pieces, it's like by my boob armpit area, but really, I mean, it's like collarbone length because I wear it curly most of the time, or I wear it up most of the time. Dude, what did I do? I swear, this is how annoying my skin is. It was just itchy and I scratched myself and now it's like all red. What is your eye color? So when I was born, it was black. It was really, really dark brown. And then as I started getting older, they start lightening up. So they're more hazel now, which actually I learned that hazel is a derivative of brown, so it's not super uncommon. My mom has brown eyes and my dad has blue eyes. So I guess that makes hazel, apparently. Best feature. I don't really feel like I have a best feature. I always get compliments on my eyes, I guess, if that's anything. And my stomach. People like the shape of my stomach, I guess. But I don't really feel like I have a great feature. I like how I look, but I don't have like one feature that's my favorite. Do you have any piercings or tattoos? So I actually was thinking about making a video on my piercings and tattoos, just because I kind of do have quite a few. I guess I have 9 tattoos now. Most of them are fairly hidden, where I can, like, you know, not show them. There's some on my back, my arms. There's, you know, these are the main ones that you guys would see. And then as far as piercings, I used to have my septum done, and I actually got that done twice. It hurts quite a bit, so yeah, I would never redo it. And I used to have my industrial, which is like that bar that goes through your ear. I used to have that. I took that out. So now currently all I have is my forward helix, my cartilage, and then my tragus. I do have some, like, I think I have these 2 and then one in the middle, but I never wear anything in those unless it's like in my first hole. I'll wear like a stud sometimes. And then on this ear, it's just my cartilage. but those are the ones that I keep in all the time, so those are the ones that matter the most, I guess. Are you righty or lefty? I'm right-handed, but when it comes to, if I ever did play the guitar, I'm more comfortable like strumming with my left hand, and I'm more comfortable kicking with my left foot, but I'm definitely right-handed. Do you play any sports? I don't play any sports anymore. When I was in high school, I played volleyball mostly, and I tried doing soccer and I was not good at that. So I did it for like 1 year, like my sophomore year or freshman year. I can't remember now, and that was that. And I don't know if people consider bowling a sport, but bowling is like the one thing that I actually was like really good at, and I even have like my own bowling balls and stuff. What's your favorite movie? So I don't really have that many favorite movies. I watch a lot of TV, but I don't watch that many movies. So I actually got to see Deadpool on Valentine's Day, which was a lot of fun, and I love that movie. I mean, I knew I was gonna like it because I like the character Deadpool, but I love how they were able to translate it to like the big screen. So even though that's a recent movie, that's like one of my favorite movies, and I think the only other favorite movie I have is The Breakfast Club. I know the entire dialogue to that movie. What is your favorite show? So this one is the one where I can't just name one show. I guess honestly, if I had to name like one show like that I would recommend to all my friends, it would be Game of Thrones. But I mean, there's so many other ones I like. There's How to Get Away with Murder, which I did not think I was going to like it, because I normally don't watch things on ABC, but I love it. Bob's Burgers, The Office, Breaking Bad, Spartacus. Although, if I'm being super fair, what happened with Spartacus is that the main actor ended up dying of a bacterial disease in real life. So they actually took like a little hiatus while they were, you know, figuring out about the writing and everything. So the first season with the original Spartacus actor, I loved it. And then they did a prequel because they were still kind of like trying to figure out what they were going to do about the show now that the actor had died. And the prequel was okay. And then I think the initial season with the new Spartacus was okay, but I really felt like they should have stopped it there. What's your favorite color? So my favorite color is black. Pretty much any neutral. So it sounds super boring, but like black, white, and gray, like all shades of gray, are my favorite colors. And then I guess for like a little bit of color, I like army green, light pink, or like that Tiffany blue, like a light blue. Those would be like the only colors that I really wear. This is bold of a pattern that I would wear, but then I would still wear this with like an all black outfit because it just seems too much. Favorite song, Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix, and I actually have that tattooed on me. That's how much I like it. What's your favorite book? So my favorite book is by Somerset Maugham. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. It looks like it's pronounced Maugham, but I know it's not that. But yeah, he's amazing and I love that book. I recommend it to everybody. Some of the vocabulary is a little bit difficult to understand just because the words are a little bit more advanced, but as long as you like look up the words, you'll understand. It's not a very difficult read either. I believe it's less than 200 pages, so it's not that hard to grasp onto. Where do you want to live? So that's always an interesting question for me. I practice the lifestyle of letting things happen. So I like to set myself up for, if it does happen, I can do it. So I will be getting my esthetician license for New York, and I already have my esthetician license in California. I want to travel to so many places, but I have no idea if I'd actually want to live there long term. Do you believe in aliens? Yes. Yes, I believe in aliens. Typically people say yes and then they're like, well, the world is so big and the universe is so big and that's why. And I mean, that's definitely true. I mean, the universe is huge, so I feel like there's definitely other stuff out there that we just haven't been able to get in contact with, or contact with us, or the government's not telling us, either way. But there was like weird stuff happening in the sky one night when I came home from dinner with my parents, and my mom can attest to this, like she was there too. And it was just really interesting. There was like a really strong, brightly lit, it looked like a star, but it was a lot bigger than a star. And then there were like smaller, brightly lit, like gnats around it. Like that's how I can like describe it, because they look like small little gnats and they were moving very fast around this stronger, more brightly lit star looking thing. And then all of a sudden they all stopped moving and made like a perfect circle around the more brightly lit thing, and then they all just flew away at like one at a time. It's kind of solidified me believing in aliens, because nothing like a plane could move that fast or that organized, and it was just really, really weird. Last question is single or taken. I am talking to somebody, which is exciting and new, and I am enjoying myself, you know, with this person, being able to hang out with them. For a long time, I was talking to one person, and you know, you kind of get stuck in a rut, and I didn't really think I was going to like a new person as much as my ex. And I actually found somebody that I like a lot. So I wouldn't say that I'm taken, but I also wouldn't say that I'm exactly single, just because I really do like this person a lot. So yeah. Alright guys, I think that's all you need to know about me right now. Of course, if you do have any additional questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. Thanks guys for watching this video. Love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye!